that's crazy. Candace Owens, your girl though.
Nah,
Jeez.
I gotta be honest with you, man. This is like when these are those moments where I realize why people don't really rock with her. So Candace Owens, so she says, we just live in a banana republic, guys. Time to just accept that. Nothing is legitimate, not the media, our elections, or the courts. The guilty verdict doesn't shame Trump, it shames our country.
That's
I
right,
gotta be
Banana
real with y'all.
Republic.
I gotta talk to you from the bottom of my heart, man. As a
Okay.
person who has come on here and has joked about her and been like, yo, she's kind of likable. And sometimes she says things that's cool. You gotta get out of here now because this is dangerous. This isn't funny no more. You know what I'm saying? Like you really influencing people's mind. And a lot of y'all, I don't know how to explain this to y'all in a really good way. Y'all too stupid to have an opinion, man. Because the way y'all get swayed is insane. Y'all don't understand. I put out a short about I'm not even the Biden guy. I'm not even the
Yeah.
Biden guy. I hear Biden talk and he sounds like it's Sonny that Trump is a felon. And I'm like, why are we running him? You know, I'm not the Biden guy. But on the flip side, the way y'all be sucking Trump off is bananas to me.
Mm.
Like, y'all just be lying.
Wow.
Y'all be lying, bro. I
Banana
put the short
Republic.
up, and people was like, "Yeah, Biden got into office. Biden got into office. Trump left him a 1.8 inflation rate, and it was at 9%. It's 9%, and it's no stupid. It's at 3.4, and I bet you don't even know what inflation is. I bet you can't explain it. I bet you can't. And like, here's the thing. I'm not the smartest cookie in the cookie jar. All right, I'm not the most chocolatey chip cookie in the cookie jar.
What the
You're not.
pause?
You know what I'm saying?
Just
You're
pause
not.
that.
You know, I'm not the crunchiest butter crunch. Okay,
Pause. Oh
but
my god.
but I know a thing or two. Okay, I went to school for a little bit.
I went
You
to
know,
college.
I had to learn about the economy. I took micro, I took macro. I learned policy spending. I learned monetary fund. You know what I'm saying? I learned some things. I have a basic understanding of how in 4 years your government spending doesn't affect the inflation. But you wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that because you regurgitate talking points from the Heritage Foundation. The Heritage
Mm.
Foundation sit there and they count on you guys being stupid. They count on you being dumb. They don't even like Trump. He's just a vehicle to get to the point that they want to get to, which is
Mm.
chaos. But you guys are just not intelligent, bro. And honestly, the Democratic Party is also at fault here because, man,
Yeah.
what a stupid party to not be able to capitalize here.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
really could have.
And like
Yeah.
Candace Owens is super dangerous, and I don't want to see her in this culture no more because you got to be called out for this. This is crazy because you don't believe this, Candace Owens. You are a smart person. I know you smart because I hear the way you talk. And you used to work for a whole page that the whole thing during the 2016 election was to tarnish Donald Trump, but it didn't go the way you wanted. You got mad ducats. You got mad dollars for doing the opposite, you actress.
Your actress.
And I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of it. And look, one thing is going to happen. We're going to start the revolution. Or I'm going to be Republican. So I don't know which one it is.
Yeah.
Be like me.
It's be like.
And I really try to not like get this to bother me. I try to chill. And I'd be like, you can't let this bother you, man. Politics it's out of your control. It's a lot of lobbying going on. It's so much money. It's so much propaganda. You know, big businesses, they've been able to hoard cash during the Trump administration. So they want him back in. He deregulated, right? He did a lot of things that they want. But you guys are so stupid because I go online and all I seen today was you just made him more powerful. You made him more relatable. So who? Why do you want Pablo Escobar as president? Why do you want El Chapo as president? You idiots. This is real life. This is not a Netflix narco movie.
You made him.
He wanted to nuke a hurricane to stop it. You idiot. He said if you have COVID, drink bleach. And then y'all sitting there like Kendrick and Drake fans, like, no, it's a double entendre. It's a layer. It's a layer. The bleach signifies cleaning your soul through Jesus Christ. Sorry.
I thought they masked it as a joke. I thought they said, "Oh, he was just joking."
Sure, whatever they do.
Yeah, they did, but they
Guys,
also
take
had
the
to.
reins because the viewership is falling. I think
Yeah,
my
nah,
emotions
nah, it's great. I loved it. Yeah, this is really gonna
and I
as
want to
we
divorce
dig.
Candace Owens. Sorry.
You lied to me.
This is egregious, though. This is
You gave me hope.
no, because at a certain point as an influencer, like you have to understand it. I mean, I guess you don't care, right? You have to understand that this is dangerous behavior because we lived through January 6th. We saw it. It was inefficient, but it still was wild.
Yeah.
And now we're just breaking all the norms. Now you can run for presidency as a convicted felon or a
Yeah.
pending convicted felon.
You know who's turning in his grave right now? George Washington.
Alexander Hamilton.
Have you listened? Oh boy, let me find out. Yeah.
Orphan son of a whore and a Scotsman. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I think that see, here's the thing though. Candace Owens puts this out there, but she's not giving anything that supports it. And I'm not gonna act like I'm a follower of hers. Maybe she's put out a video on her channel or something like that, detailing why this is a sham and we live in a banana republic. You know what I mean? But I think that's the biggest thing, that it's not something that is backed up by any type of facts or anything like that. And majority of the time, when it is backed up by facts, there's nothing or so-called facts. It's oftentimes falsified very quickly. So I don't really have any reason to trust in this. I don't really have any reason to believe that this is the case. Yeah, I think that the biggest thing is that, and I looked online, he can still run for president. His sentencing could uh include jail time, but it won't. And yeah, the biggest thing is that he can still run for president even though he's been found guilty in all of these things. Um yeah, and the Democrats are not going to take advantage of this the way they should, the way they need to, and I think it's just going to be another disappointment on that side too. So
They can't.
I'm still frustrated.
They're a failed political party. Both are doing pretty bad, right? They're both pretty bad political parties, but
Yeah,
the Democrats have just been awful. They have
yeah,
been the most reactionary political party that I've ever seen publicly, like on the
yeah,
surface.
yeah.
The Republican Party is reactionary when it comes to policies. They don't have
Yeah,
any real policies, and they're very reactionary.
yeah.
But in
They've
terms of
been
like promoting themselves and marketing themselves, because that's what elections are essentially now at this point.
right.
They are very reactionary, and they can't make any waves. Martin
Yeah,
Hopeful, any thoughts here?
Okay, I'll stop. Playing around. I think that I don't really have much of a intellectual response. Not as eloquent, but yet full of rage, like Kano, or or just as knowledgeable as live. Like politics is very confusing for me. But what I do know is I knew the Trump before Trump became president, and he was doing this, bro. Like this.
mm,
I feel like I could go on TV. I could find an old hip hop music video. I can find something that kind of relates, kind of connects to Trump's lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? So honestly, I would have been so surprised if it went the other way around and he was innocent, because I'm like, I don't remember Trump being a gentlemanly guy to women. nor do I remember him being this dope human being of a person. Like I just don't. And people could turn new leaves and stuff like that, but sometimes your past come back to haunt you. And I'm pretty sure this is what happened with Stormy Daniels and all the other stuff. So my opinion is simply I'm not surprised that he got that, but I'm sure that the other side is going to call all kinds of craziness on it. I mean, even during his presidency, the way he talked about his wife, his kids, like his daughters. I don't. Are
Wow,
we
I
not
forgot about that when he talked
like I
about his
just I
daughter.
so I may not know anything about politics, but what I do know Trump because I know entertainment, and yeah, that might be admittedly like that's something that I need to work on. And I feel like if you guys are on the same boat as me, like we need to, educate ourselves on certain things. So that way we wouldn't be as you know, clueless as we are right now. Um, but I also feel like it doesn't take much for me to understand that Trump was living a horrible lifestyle. Like there was never anything good about what he was doing. If anything, and this is going to throw a shot to hip hop as a whole, and that could actually be our segue. Like it's full of misogyny, and Trump was kind of like part of that satire of how we would make fun of the misogyny in hip hop in a lot of ways. Like that's how I remembered him, and I couldn't believe he became president the first time. It just made me feel like, wow, anybody can really become president for real. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that us as we also got to understand that we used to in a weird way support Trump. Then there was a switch off with how we treat him now. You know what I mean? Like, and obviously, yeah, we don't want him running our presidency. You know what I'm saying? We don't want him to run our country. But we used to like the antics he did. Now the antics is on Front Street, and now we're singing a different tune. So I don't know. I don't want him to become president, even though I was joking. Yeah, he's going to become the next president. I do believe that that's the case. I do believe we live in a world that will make that same mistake again. And well, let me not call it a mistake because I don't want to be disrespectful to other people and their views, but but I guess that's how I feel deep down inside. But like we're gonna make that choice. I feel like we will make that choice again. Um, and there's also another side of this too. I'm sorry, I'm preaching too much. Let me shut up after this. There's other side to this too. We don't have like I know we talk about vote or die. I mean, this came from Diddy. Vote or die. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, just saying. There's also another option. Like if we are not happy with the candidates that we have, we should probably be able to somehow stand in solidarity and be like, yo, listen, I don't want to vote for these people.
Yeah, the
Can
other
we
side
find
just
somebody
wins though.
different?
The other
And
side
that
just
and
wins when
that's
that happens.
what's trash to me about our voting system, our government. I
Yeah,
know I know I know Live talks about it all the time how we shouldn't have a two-party system. That we should have something way more complex than that.
yeah.
Um, or you know what I mean? But this is the cards that are dealt, and we have to force ourselves to make decisions that we don't want to make, and that's whack. And I'm done after that.